Welcome, guys. Welcome to Football and Chills. Welcome, guys. This video has been long overdue, but I was just waiting for the Champions League to finish. Then, after the Champions League finishing, I was like, you know what? It's about time to do this video. It's about time to do this video. So, I'm joined by Carl today. We just want to talk about Barcelona, Liverpool, and Juventus. These three teams this season, starting last season, haven't been doing very great. But in the Champions League, it's been very heartbreaking. In their own league too, Juventus especially and Liverpool in their own league. Barcelona maybe they're doing good in the La Liga, but Liverpool and Juventus are not doing good in the league, and they did not do as expected in the Champions League. Liverpool finished second, and according to many people, we thought Liverpool would finish first in that group. I'm pretty sure Carl, you'd agree with that, isn't it? That's what we thought. We thought Liverpool would be the first in that group.
Not me. I knew Napoli was going to be the first, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm saying before all this drama started, when things.
No, even before the drama, Napoli.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I actually thought that I actually thought
Liverpool have only
for
beaten Napoli, I believe, once in the past 4 or 5 games or something like that. Yeah, it's not.
Napoli. But I thought Liverpool would be easily get out of that group, but it was a bit of a struggle. They did, but you mean like it was a bit of a struggle, for a minute. I was a bit shocked. So anyway, let me share this. I'm gonna share this, Carl. I'm gonna start off with the Champions League. As I said, Liverpool. Obviously, there's been few very disappointing teams. So we'll start with Group C, where there's Barcelona. Barcelona finished third, Carl. What did you think? Were you impressed by this? Because let's not forget, this is the same team that put a lot of deals for them to be able to buy players like Lewandowski, Kunde. They have bought Frank Kessie. They kept Frankie de Jong. Do you think them finishing third is a bit of an embarrassment for a club like Barcelona after what they've just done?
Of course it is. Of course. After all the leaders, after Rafinha, Lewandowski.
Rafinha. I forgot about him.
Alonso, Ferran Torres. You can name so many players there. Jules Koundé.
It is disappointing. They lost 3 times.
Of course. It's disappointing.
They only had 2 wins in the group.
And against Victoria Pilsen.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
They couldn't even beat Inter Milan.
And Bayern won all 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, Bayern wins all 6 games. They'll get beat by Villarreal in the next group.
Yeah. So look, for me, Barcelona, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest with you, because I thought that because they've bought all those players, they're doing well in the league. They're okay in the league. But do you think? What do you think the issue was? Do you think it was Xavi? Is it Xavi the issue, or it's the team overall? Because he was given the tools, and those are his players. Because that's his transfer window, isn't it? That's Xavi's transfer window.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean,
he keeps playing Eric Garcia.
Yeah, well, if you play Eric Garcia, what do you expect to happen? We learned the hard way now against Leon, didn't we?
Guys who are watching this, how are the matches going? How is Man United? All these Thursday useless matches
I'm watching
going?
Man United right now.
Oh, grand. I don't know. I don't put heart anymore. I used to love football, but Thursday football is boring to me in these days. I don't just see it anymore. But anyway, let's move on to the other team. Carl, that also disappointed Juventus. People were expecting Juventus to actually be second.
Me too.
They're expecting them to do something.
Yeah, they have problems, man.
They lost 5 games, Carl.
Yeah, I think they're like, where are they in the league? They're like 8th or something in the league, maybe 8th or 6th or 5th in the league. They're really struggling. They're really struggling.
It's poor. This is poor. Even in the league, 8th or 5th, and here they are in Europa. And for a team like Juventus, I don't know what's happening. Allegri, I think, for me, I've always thought he's a finished manager. I think they need new ideas, and they need to break down the philosophy they have. They have to bring something fresh blood into the club. A lot of don't forget they got delete. I don't know if you because he's at Bayern. He's at Bayern. Oh, he's at Bayern now. He's at Bayern. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Frank, I know Kessie is still injured, but they got Vlahovic. Yeah, I was about to say Vlahovic. They got Vlahovic, and sometimes he doesn't get played. I think he made a mistake. He should have gone to Arsenal. I think so, but you never know. But Juventus is not working out for them, and it's also a bit embarrassing to see Juventus in the Europa, and I think things will not go very well for them because I don't think they're going to win the league again this season.
Well, right now they're seventh, in the seventh position, 22 points. They're 10 points off the top of the table. They are 3 points off top four. Roma's in the fourth position. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah. So what about Liverpool? Liverpool, obviously, we're going to move away from the Champions League. I was expecting them to top the table, but we're going to focus on Liverpool on another point. What do you think is going on? I know our friend, big up if he's watching this, big up to you, Hugo, and much respect for what you said. Because remember when you made that statement, me and Carl were a bit skeptical. Remember, we're like, see, finished. But look at this. It looks like your man was right. It looks like our guy Hugo deserves the respect because he told us that this team is done.
He did say it, man. He did say it.
Right now, as we speak, they're sitting ninth, but they've got 16 points, and the top has got 31 points, and the City has got 29. And the gap between them, and the other teams, even though people are saying, "Oh, it's Liverpool, they'll go on a run." Carl, I don't believe, because I don't believe that, because United, Chelsea, and all these teams are getting stronger. Newcastle is not going to drop a lot of points. They're very strong right now.
Yeah.
And looking at Fulham, no matter how Fulham might drop, but Fulham are actually looking stronger than Liverpool, and they have a better record than Liverpool. And Crystal Palace is also looking great. So at the end of the day, Liverpool is fighting the teams that are around Liverpool. Liverpool has played a lot of teams at the bottom, Carl. Nottingham Forest, Leicester City, Southampton, to play the guys at the bottom, and Leeds. These guys at the bottom have managed to give Liverpool a bit of a fight. So imagine if Liverpool starts playing these middle teams like Brentford, the Crystal Palaces, Everton again, which they drew with, West Ham. You know what I mean? These are the teams they're going to play for the second time again. Yeah, are they going to be able to blow these teams away? I don't think so, because the only magic they have this season is Anfield. And a team like Leeds went to beat them at Anfield.
Yeah, well, they have to play Tottenham
this week. I think so.
This on Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's Tottenham. Yeah.
So
I think that they're playing that game away.
Yeah, in London. That's a tough game. That's not an easy game, because I don't know if Son is injured, right? He's out.
Son is injured. Yeah, he fractured his cheek. There's something on his face, and he's gonna have surgery or something.
Yeah. So I mean,
what about Richarlison? Richarlison is injured, right? Because he hasn't been playing for a while.
I think
and he was on fire.
I think he's injured. Oh. I think he's injured.
What do you see though with what's happening to Liverpool? Do you believe this media people saying, "Oh, they'll go on a run and they'll make top four"? I don't think they will. I'm putting my money that they're not going to make it.
I mean, what's the gap between them and the person top four right now? The problem is not even the gap. The problem is the teams they have to play to get to the top four.
And the teams that are above them, Carl, I can tell you, are not teams that are easily going to drop points, because these teams, no matter the drop points, these teams are also getting points somewhere. So look, you were looking for number 4, isn't it? Number 4 is Newcastle, right?
That's not easy. That's not easy.
The gap is 8 points to Newcastle.
And Newcastle only lost 1 game.
Yeah. So the gap from Liverpool to go to Newcastle is 8 points, and don't forget there's that gap to United, who are in form, is 7 points. So I don't get
where Chelsea. Chelsea are 5th, right?
Chelsea are 5th with 21 points. So and that's 5 points. And look, at the end of the day, that means Chelsea have to lose a game and draw a few games. But that's the thing about these other teams; they are losing games, they are winning games again.
I think with Liverpool, I think it's a question of maybe they didn't buy, players in the right positions, like maybe in
midfield. They needed midfielders. They could have bought that Nunes guy, but the Nunes guy, I'm talking about the one in Wolves, the midfielder, but they decided to go and buy that Nunes striker for 85 million.
Yeah, they didn't buy. I don't think they bought the right players, and then now they're struggling to play the kind of game that they usually play, which is high press. But now they've changed a bit more possession. But after a couple of games, Thiago get injured. Milner, he's not young. I think he was injured the last game or so. He has blood everywhere. Henderson is not exactly a spring chicken anymore. It's tough to keep that level for such a long time. It's tough. They got this guy from Juventus, Artemelo, who's injured too.
Yeah, he was injured. Arthur. Are you talking about Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if Arthur is going to be. To be honest with you, they bought him, but I don't know. I just feel like it's. I feel like a lot of people, especially in the media, just because they love Liverpool, they are trying the utmost best to find a solution. But I think the teams right now have actually improved. People think the teams. People are accusing some of the teams of saying that the league is weaker. No, I don't think so. I think it's actually stronger. Carl,
The league
right
is
now it's
the league
difficult
is
to go to everybody to everybody's home.
the league
Fulham's
is
home is difficult. Yeah.
yeah, the league is stronger. And players teams are better. They've bought more players. The league is stronger. I mean, I mean the way we're playing right now, if it was any other season, we'll be 8 points clear. You know, or something. The league is definitely stronger because other teams can do you harm. Look at Brighton. Look at Brighton. Brighton are stronger this year than they were last year. So the league is stronger. Look at Newcastle. Newcastle are better this year than last year, right?
They are. They have the same points as Liverpool.
Yeah, Palace is better this year than last year. The league is strong.
Yeah, I look, guys. That it was just a short video. It's not gonna be a long video. The long video is going to be with the preview to the Fulham game, and we're gonna do the Sunday Blues. We're gonna talk about Champions League, potential Champions League opponents for City, but also on the on pitch points. We're going to do the round of 16 predictions, and we're going to do the reactions for the round of 16
Draw.
after they pick the names. Hopefully us as City fans, we get a good team. To be honest with you, I don't care at this point. Whatever team we get, at least we'll win. I know we'll win. We'll do good this season, I believe. So,
Yeah.
Carl, thank you for coming on. Let me go
Welcome,
and
brother.
start. Let me go and
You're welcome.
start cooking, guys. For the guys who haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to Football and Chill. Subscribe to True City Fans. Subscribe to Pitch Points, guys. Till next time.